Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Michelle. I live in the Midwest, and for now at least, and I do lifestyle vlogs and mostly Disney content and my crazy life here with my family. So as you could tell from the title of this video, today I will be talking about why I left teaching and what are some of my next steps. I will try to make this short, but if you know me, I ramble a lot, and so yeah, here we go. So I was a teacher for 10 years, about on and off. I worked in 3 different school districts around my area as a dual language teacher, Spanish teacher. Most recently I did kindergarten. Before that I was first grade for 3 years at a different district, and then before that I just did like pull-out services at a different district, and I loved every second of it, mostly. If you're a teacher, you know that right now is very, very hard to be a teacher. We have a lot being put on us, and it is very stressful. This past year, I was very distressed and very agitated all the time, and I just felt really lost. I knew that I loved teaching, and I actually had a very good class this past school year. Not a lot of behavior issues, and I had a small class. I ended up at the end of the year, I ended up with 14 students, because one was pulled out a lot for services and stuff like that. And then he actually moved to another school mid-year. But yeah, that's a different story. So I actually had a really good class, and I had a really good para aide in my classroom last school year. And I was in a really good school district, and I was in a really good, well, I shouldn't say school district. I was in a good school in my school district, and I had a very good principal, which is very, very rare now to find a good principal that actually supports their teachers and is there for their teachers and for their students, obviously, but is also there for helping the teachers with anything they need. And she was always available to us. She never turned us away or anything like that. Like, I had a very good principal, but I still felt lost, and I felt like I was not in the place where I needed to be at that moment. I just felt compelled to be at home. And one of the main reasons I think I felt like that was because of my youngest daughter. So I have two daughters. One is going to be in 2nd grade this upcoming school year, and my youngest will start preschool this school year, which I am very excited for. Like, she needs to be in school to interact with other students her age and to develop her speech more. And I'm saying this back to my point of being compelled to stay home is because my youngest daughter was cared for all of the school year for the last 3 years, I want to say, with my parents. She was with my parents. And at first it was okay because both of my daughters would stay at my parents' house. And so they had each other. I mean, yeah, they missed me and my husband, but they had each other, and it worked out fine for the year or 2 that I had to work out. But then this past school year, my oldest daughter, she started 1st grade, and so we kept her in the school district by our house, obviously. and my youngest daughter stayed with my parents. And so that was a very hard transition for her because she didn't have her sister and she didn't have me and my husband. My husband, or I should say. And she was very confused about why she had to be left there alone. And obviously, like, it's her grandparents. They love her to death and they treat her well, and obviously they know her because I'm always there. If you follow along with my vlogs, especially during the summer, I'm there all the time. Because I want to be there, obviously, for my parents, and for them to see the girls, and my sister is also there on and off, and so I like hanging out with my sister and all that stuff. And so we're just a very close family, and so I'm just there all the time. So that wasn't the issue with my youngest daughter, but she was just confused. Obviously, it's better if she stays with her parents and her sister. And so towards the end, I would say after spring break, is when it got really bad, because obviously we had spring break and she stayed with us for that week and a half, and then she went back to my parents when I went back to work after spring break, and it was just so bad. She was crying all the time. She was like hitting the door and like saying, "I want to go with you, mommy, I want to go with you." And my parents could not calm her down, which that made my parents get emotional too, because they would see her like that, and then they would just call me and just saying like, "Okay, we need to figure something else out, like we can't keep doing this." And so for a while, we just like did other things, but it would still like eventually lead to her still breaking down, because she's little. She doesn't understand why she had to stay there. And so that was one of the main reasons why I left teaching, because I just didn't want my daughter to suffer like that anymore. Like it was just really hard on all of us. It was hard on me, it was hard on my parents, it was hard on my sisters, it was hard on Mike, my husband, Mike. It was just hard all around for everyone. And so I decided at the end of the last school year that I would step away from teaching for a while. If ever, maybe I won't ever go back, who knows, because I was just so stressed. I was so stressed because of everything going on with just teaching in general. Teaching in the United States in general is just hard right now. And then also with my daughter. And so yeah, those are the two main reasons why I left teaching. And so next steps for me is I am becoming an affiliate marketer. So please go check out my Stan store. It's always linked in the description of my videos. So I have an ebook up there that is starting affiliate marketing. So if you're thinking about starting affiliate marketing or just have questions in general about affiliate marketing, then go check that out. It is linked in my Stan store. And the Stan store is always linked in the description of my videos, and in all my social media platforms is linked to the Stan store. So that's one thing. Another thing I'm doing is I'm starting to look for tutoring jobs online that I could do before school or during school, when the kids go to school, because they will be starting school next week. And then I'm also thinking about doing some Disney content. I'm looking into maybe becoming a Disney travel agent, but that's like just in the back burner for right now, because I know I'm a Disney fanatic. If you guys know me, then you know that I'm a Disney fanatic. But now that I'm starting to look more into Disney planning, and I mean Disney planning, not in Disney World planning, because I've only gone to Disney World. I've never been to Disneyland, and we're gonna take a Disney cruise next year, which I'm so excited about. But that would be my first Disney cruise. So I know to become a travel agent, you would have to like do more things, like go to Disneyland and take several Disney cruises and just know a lot more than I know now. So that's just like something I've just kind of been researching more about. I'm also writing an ebook on Canva right now. So if you're an affiliate marketer, then you know about Canva. Canva is, or any social media influencer or anything like that, you know about Canva. So I'm working on a Walt Disney World planning guide on Canva right now. I'm hoping to release that within the next 2 weeks, hopefully. So yeah, because like I said, that's the only thing I really know about Disney planning wise, is how to plan Walt Disney World. So that's what I'm working on. So that'll be in my stand store within the next 2 weeks also. And I'll definitely keep you guys posted on social media and stuff like that when that gets released. So yeah, that's about it. I am excited for this new chapter in my life of being a stay-at-home mom and working really closely with my daughters and just trying to make money online for now in those various positions that I just mentioned. I am kind of sad to not be going back to the classroom, especially now that it's back to school season. And I did tell that to my principal before I left, that I think it's not really going to hit me until summer's over and I'm not going back to the classroom. But at the same time, I know that for right now, this is the right decision for me and my family, that I'm going to stay home and we don't have to really worry about paying for a nanny right now. And I get to focus on my girls and focus on me, because that's really what I need right now. I need to focus on my family and I need to focus on myself right now. Okay, I think that's it for right now. I hope that this was an informative video for anybody thinking about leaving the classroom or thinking about starting affiliate marketing or anything like that. Please let me know in the comments if any other teachers have been feeling like this. I know it's back to school season right now, and so maybe after the break you guys are feeling okay. But let me know like a few months from now how you guys feel after you've get to know your students and being back in the classroom after summer and all the fun things. And I'm always here. Yeah, so please like, comment, and subscribe and share if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.